Happy Thursday, everybody.
Happy Thursday. How y'all good people doing today?
Yeah, yeah. This is Man Let's Talk. This is our Thursday night chat. And if you saw the add-ons, it's gonna be we're gonna honor some vets the next couple
Mm-hmm.
of weeks. Uh Tonight we got a young man that I've seen grow up from wearing Pampers to holding the beer can in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Brian Creedell. Brian Shot. He Creedell. A lot of people know him as Shot. Okay. Now, I'm with my guest co-host, Mr. Aaron Lee,
In the building.
in the building once again with my friend. You know how we do it. Hey, we're gonna have a good time tonight, man. We're gonna bring him on a little later, and then we're gonna get into his military background and his tour duty and what's life like after, you know. Okay. And tonight we're gonna get into some subjects that's going on. I want y'all to know my nephew, Derek Brown, he gonna be coming on whenever he gets to town. And like I said, we got the exercise thing coming up. It's called Tour Days. We're waiting on the jerseys to get in. We're still waiting on confirmation on the jerseys. It's gonna be an exercise program. You will get to experience what your kids went through when they went to football camp. It's called Tour Days. It's gonna help you get that Coke bottle shape back. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna move you from that 32 ounce down to that 16 ounce. And and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little fun. Like I said, we got a good workout. We've been working on it. Got a good workout regimen. We're gonna do some tires. We do the ropes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do some weights.
Good exercising.
Oh yeah, gonna be some good exercise. We're gonna have good. And then we got our summer uh parties coming up. We're gonna be outside and we're working that out. We're gonna may have some jazz musicians come through, some singers come through. We're gonna be on the stage or in the pavilion. And then we're gonna be serving food. You can come by through by you're gonna have tables, you can come sit at the table, you know what I'm saying, and catch us live and eat, while you watch us act do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you might come up there and want to come up on stage and talk with us. It's called Man Let's Talk, so let's have a good conversation. You know what I'm saying? And we might even go past the hour. Sometimes we go past the hour, but we be in some deep conversation.
Be deep, man.
Yeah, be deep, baby. We be having some good conversations, man, with some good people. And like I said, tonight and the next week, honoring our soldiers, uh, the life that they have put in to make sure our safety, to make sure America's a safe place. A lot of people they say they would never go in the military, they would never fight for this country, but you are in this country and you have the right to say that because of the people that we're honoring in the next couple of weeks. You know, so what's on your mind, that co-host?
I always did want to join the Orange. I always did though.
Really?
Well, I'm flat footed. And I can't comprehend. They say go left, I probably go right. It's
That's
been a
not
good
good at
night.
all. Not even good at all. Yeah, you don't need to go in the military. You stay at the house. What's all the favor? Hey, what happened to the tank? Oh, it's over in the creek.
I told him go right. He went
Yeah.
left.
That's the third tank this week.
I got my legs probably been blowed off by what you call that
Man.
tranquilizer or
So
something.
what is a tranquilizer? You ain't got to even worry about it. I tell you what, you ain't got to worry about going to the military at all. You would say you can't even get drafted. You would say that. I'm saying my leg will get blown off by a tranquilizer. Oh, yeah. Who brought you? They gonna,
Ain't no telling
see,
what's
you
going
going to tell them
on.
Baker, they want to know what you know, because you know some stuff we ain't never know heard about. They blown out by with them tranquilizers.
My bad. I be thinking about GTA and Warzone a lot.
I'm gonna say you play them in video games. Well, you a special.
I own up to it.
Hey, man. I like everybody that's joining us, that's kicking coming in right now, man. Hey, this is Man Let's Talk. Y'all know the number 903-559-0800. If you like to be on live or like to talk to us, give us a hit up. You know, we'll get you there. If you can't be here, we'll get you here. You know, we can bring you on live and you can talk with us. Like I said, we got a special guest tonight, Mr. Brian Creedell, and we're gonna bring him on a little bit, and we're gonna sit back and we just gonna relax and have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what it's all about. That's why I started this. And so me and my nephews can sit and talk, because times are getting bad and we need to come together as family and start some conversation. And cause hey, without family, you ain't got nobody. I know you might fight and argue with them, but you gotta have your family.
Most definitely do.
What's up, Reg? Mr. Reggie Clark, all the way from New Mexico. Thank you for joining in, my brother. If you would like and share, man, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to get on up there, trying to be a millionaire like Mr. Reggie. Mr. Reggie got a car lot. Well, my boy doing it big. I remember playing basketball with the young man in Stevenson course. Now he's got car lots and he's living fabulous life. Yeah, got phone business. That's what I'm talking about. I keep telling him I'm gonna hit him up. I need to get him on here because a lot of people don't know the story, what he's been through, you know what I'm saying, and where he's at now. And I like to see young men achieve something. When people looking down on them and they still come up, man, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. Mm-hmm. And hey man, anybody out there that know this young man, you know, they know it. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing good, and I'm proud of him. And he always hit me up on, you know, whenever we on, and that's gold with me. You know, because there's much respect. I got much respect for him, and he showed respect for us. You know what I'm saying? You don't know him, dude.
No, I don't know him. No, I probably know if I see him, though.
No, you don't know him. Even if you saw him, you wouldn't know.
I ain't good with that.
Man, I done asked Darren several times, man. You know how Darren is. You know, I done asked him several times to come on. I'm working my way around to it. I'm gonna wear him down. He'll come on eventually. But you know, hey, this man, let's talk. Hey, man, if you want to talk, let's talk. Okay. Like I said, tonight we got a special guest. We are honoring our vets. So without further ado, give a hand clap for Mr. Brian Creedell.
All right. How you doing?
All right, sir. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
All right. How's it going?
All right.
All right.
So, I want you to tell the people who you are.
All right. Hello, world. I'm Brian Creedell, a.k.a. Shot. Everybody knows about Shot. Grew up right here in Texarkana. Went off to the military 1997, I think it was.
Yeah.
Stayed in there about 10 years. Got out early, do the medical. And I'm back home chilling with my family.
Yeah.
So if anybody want to talk to me, let's talk.
See, first of all, now, like I said, I hear talk with a lot of people. They will say, "I will go. I mean, whatever this country did for me, woo, woo, woo." As a young man that had a long life ahead of him, what made you choose the military?
Well, the military, it was an out,
Yeah.
It was a good out, you can go to the military. A lot of folks don't understand you get a lot of benefits in the military, and he retired in the military early. Like if you go to doggone military when you get out of high school at 18, you do 20 years. Mm-hmm. You retired at 38 years old.
Instead of 65.
Right. And then you might get penalized when you get 65 because you use your money too early.
Right.
So You got education benefits. You got health benefits. You know, if you could go in there and do the right thing, keep your nose clean. Hey man, it's a good thing to do. You know, it really is. So I encourage young men and women. You know, if you're not ready to go to college, go out to the military. You know, for 2 3 years, and then you can go to college while you're in the military.
Right.
You can get your
Yeah.
degree while you're in the service,
Right.
and you don't have to use your GI Bill because they pay for your college for free while you're in active
Oh, yeah,
service.
why you okay?
So you use your GI Bill when you get out of the service. So if you get your college degree while you're in the service, that's free money.
Uh-huh.
So you know, I would encourage young men and women to take a look at that if you're not ready to go to college.
Right. So you did how many stints?
I did you got 4 years stint, so I did 10, so that's two stints. And um I went to war on my second one. I went to war in 2003. That was the Iraqi war.
Yeah.
And when I came back, that's when I had to go and get out because they had broke me.
Right.
Now, everybody in the military know when I say when they broke me, they know what that means. So I had to go ahead and get out.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
I wasn't no more good.
Yeah, I
till
remember some episodes, some trips that we
Yeah.
done took,
yeah,
and things got a little crazy.
yeah.
You know, and because you at one point you was going with San Antonio, you was supposed to be going to school.
Yeah. I was supposed to be going to Houston, I think it was.
Yeah, Houston. It was Houston.
Yeah, it was Houston, and that didn't go too good. So you know how that goes. So, but I end up I enjoyed every moment of it. You get to travel, get to see a lot of new places, new faces, um, and the best thing about it is, only thing you got to do is just stay out of trouble.
Right.
If you stay out of trouble, you have a wonderful career, and you can retire at 38, come back home and work another job and retire again. So by the time you really get old, you can be making the big bucks. You know what I'm talking?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see, that's why I'm telling you that my Uncle Pete, he had fought in 3 wars. You know, he loved the military.
Yeah.
And he talked about the military all the time. I mean, he used to talk to us about some of the adventures and stuff that he went on, you know. And I wanted to go,
Mm.
but I had bad knees when I got through with school.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I couldn't go. I wanted to go to the army. I wanted to go because I used to watch the movie. I used to love the army movies.
Mhm.
You know, my favorite movie was the Rat Pack. I used to love them army movies. And
Yeah,
I just wanted
yeah.
to be in the military and do the stuff they was doing. You know,
Mhm.
but when they would go, couldn't pass the physical because you got bad knees.
Reggie, Reggie said you went 86 on him, Reggie.
So he went AWOL.
Yeah. Boy, you are.
They were looking for it. That's why
Boy, you are.
you don't thank me for my service.
Yeah.
Hey, I thank you for the attempt, though. You did make an attempt. Because some people won't even make an attempt, bro.
No. It's a lot of, and I want to shout out to my son. He's in the military. He's in the army now, and to my grandson and his wife. Love y'all.
Yeah. What branch is he in?
He's in the army.
He's in the army.
Yeah, he's in the army.
Yeah. So who is actually I've heard the Marines are the first to hit ground. So who's the first?
No, the Marines are the first to fight.
Okay.
The army is always the first because they got to go over there and get stuff ready for us.
Right.
You know, so they got to set up tents and do stuff
So
like
would
that. So
well, we're saying army is the housekeeper.
yeah, well, yeah, listen, all you army guys out there, y'all talk to me. Y'all know what's going on. The Marines are the first to fight.
Right.
We're never the first, and we're the first to leave too.
Right.
So we get in there, kick their ass, and come on back to the house, and let everybody else clean and everything. You know, so that's how that works right there. But we appreciate all of them. The Navy, because the Navy, that's the one that get us over there.
Yeah.
They give us our ride on them ships, and once we debark the ship, and we go over there and we kick a little tail. We get back on the ship. We go back home, and we let the army and everybody else clean up behind us. So,
You know, you go start.
yeah, I know it.
You know, I'm like, okay, but that's what now the army guys say be like, yeah, we be the first ones over there.
Yeah, they are. They are. Tell the truth, they are the first ones over there, but they are not the first one to fight. They the first
Okay.
one to set up Tent City.
You see what I'm
That's
saying?
what they did.
So what about the Air Force?
The Air Force, you never see them because they're in the air.
Yeah. They
Once
just drop bombs and keep on going about their business.
Yeah, once you get them bombs, you just all you gotta do is just look up and say, "Thank you, Air Force." They doing their job, and they going about their business too. Yeah. So
Hey, this is Man Let's Talk, man. This is our Thursday night chat. We are talking tonight with Mr. Brian Credell, a veteran of our military, and he fought for our safety and for this country. And a lot of people need just give them honor. You know what I'm saying? Give them some respect. You see him out, man, say thank you for your service.
man, I appreciate
Every
that.
military, whenever I see somebody I know, I say, hey, man, thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Because
Appreciate
I know that can't be an easy task.
It's difficult.
Being away from your family, being in different countries. Like you say, there's an advantage to it,
Yeah,
but there's also got to be a drawback.
of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
Never
you said,
knowing when you gonna get back home or if
Right.
you gonna get back home, especially if you're in wartime.
Yeah, that's a different feeling right there, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when you get that, when you get in a situation where you got people and you know they trying to kill you, and you got them bullets and rounds flying over your head, that's a different feeling.
Different ball game.
That's a different kind of organized crime right there, you know. Because you know they out there trying to get you, so you got to get them before they get you. So you want to come back,
Right.
so that's the mission when you go there to come back home, you know.
Anthony, thank you for your service.
All right, thank you, Kinfo, Anthony Credell. I see you out there.
Hey man, I want everybody to please like and share this, man. And get the word out. This is Man Let's Talk. We're trying to build something. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody, and I guarantee you it's gonna pay for everybody off and pay off for everybody in the end. Just wait on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is our Thursday night chat. We are honoring our vets. Tonight we're with my nephew. I've got to say that. Everybody like, you be on there with your nephews. Because that's what it's for.
Yeah.
You gotta understand the reason the whole thing was me and my nephew coming together, discussing stuff. He's with his baby right now, so I got my guest co-host, and I have my nephew with me. And we're here to talk to you. Give us a call, 903-559-0800.
Don't
This
hesitate
man,
to
let's
get
say,
that down.
don't hesitate, man, because you know we like to hear y'all voice. Now, when we have some drama, we get get people calling crazy, talking crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Don't let it be fighting at or something.
yeah,
Put the fight on.
put the fight here, man. Look here. Hey, I've been had a rough day, and I'm glad you could make it. You know what I'm saying?
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
I
I appreciate you.
It had been on my heart, you know. And I talked to you. I said, man, I'm gonna get you on,
Right.
because there's some stuff that we need to talk about and
Right.
honor your what you gave
Mhm.
for us.
Right.
But like I said, they don't understand what y'all give for us.
Yeah. It's a lot of misconception about military life. Military life is different, but it's once you go through basic training, and then you go through your schooling and all that good stuff, and you get to your first duty station, it's kind of like just going to work every day.
Right.
You know, it's just like going to work every day. You know, once you get to your first duty station, and at a duty station, you probably stay there at least 2 to 3 years at the most, and then they want to rotate you so you won't get stagnated and stale, and so they rotate you somewhere else. But it's usually 2 to 3 years at one duty station. So it's a lot of moving around. It's kind of hard on the children if you got children.
All the different,
because every time you move, they have to go and they got to leave their friends that they made there. Now they got to go to another city, another state, or another country and try to make new friends somewhere else. So that's kind of taxing on the children. So that's kind of a down point right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was there was a lot of good, but then there's also drawbacks to
Right.
the military too.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I know young people that was in the military, that their parents were in the military, and they moved. They said, "Well, I've been here, I've been there, but we really didn't get to stay long enough for me to,
Right.
just enjoy myself,
Right.
because it was time they got transferred somewhere else."
As soon as you get comfortable, you got to jump up and move somewhere. You know, so that's like, and it's taxing on relationships too.
Yeah.
I can tell you
That's
that.
why I say, because that would be like, especially like if you off,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, away from your family, your wife, whatever, and
That's taxing.
yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'm just tell you about it. I was in where was I at? I was in Jacksonville, North Carolina, at Camp Lejeune. And anybody in the military, if you're on base housing, they got different. I'm gonna tell it.
You're gonna tell it.
I'm
We
gonna tell it.
don't
Okay.
talk, man.
They got different porch lights when you're on base housing. And the military people know what I'm talking about. If you got a red light on their porch, that means he's here.
What?
You cannot come over here. Okay, if they got a yellow light on their porch, this is square business. This is serious. If you got a yellow light on their porch, he's in the field. He's still here, but he's not here. He's out in the field, but he's still in the state.
Yeah.
If they got a green light,
Come on over.
balls to the walls, everything wide open, Jack. You can come on over here when you want to. Stop by the 7-Day store and get a box of wine.
So wait. So
Yeah.
okay. So let's say the soldier come home and there's a fucking green light on this porch.
Look, that wife gonna know when he coming home. She gonna change
So
the
he
light.
just can't come. He just can't pop up.
No, he can't pop up.
No, ain't nobody gonna say, "Hey man, last week your wife had a green light out."
Ain't no popping up. Ain't no popping up. He's either, like I said, if he's yellow, he's either out there in the field, but he's still in state. If it's green, that means he's gone.
Yeah.
If it's red, he's at home. and
Kansas said, "Thank you for your service."
thank you, sister Cassie Kelly. Thank you so much.
But I'm tripping about it. So is this a common known thing?
It is amongst the military people.
Right.
Yeah, a civilian, he wouldn't be able to come on the base, unless you got a special pizza delivery guy.
Yeah.
That he might know something about those lights. You know what I'm talking about? But,
I'm lost about the lights. I was lost.
yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah. It's like on base housing.
Yeah.
If you they got different color porch lights. They got different color porch lights. Yeah. So like I said, if you got a red one,
Yeah.
or a clear one, like a
Yeah.
regular bulb, that means he at home. But if you got a yellow one, that means he's not at home,
But he's in the
but
field.
he's in the field.
Right.
Green light, that means he's gone, and you can come over there whenever you want to. Now, so that's the difference. And it's a shame you ride around that base at night and you just look out the window, look out the car window, and you look at them lights. You're like,
You know what I'm saying?
She ought to be ashamed of herself. She ought to be ashamed of herself. Yeah, but that's
Wow.
That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a lot of crazy stuff go on in the service, man. A lot of folks just don't know this stuff. So if y'all got any questions, ask. Call in and ask. I'll answer anything.
What's the most exciting place you've been that you got to visit that you never get to see?
the most exciting was Gaeta, Italy. Yeah, Gaeta, Italy. That was a good port.
Yeah.
We had so much fun in Gaeta. It was everything was on the beach. You know, you did everything on the beach. Barbecued on. You just did everything on the beach because
Yeah.
it's right there off the water. So you're in Italy, you know.
Right.
So you're right there on the water, and that was pretty good. Italy was pretty good. Spain was pretty good. I don't know. I've been to a lot of them, but Spain and Gaeta, Italy was pretty one of the best ports I ever had.
Italy. I bet that was pretty.
Yeah, it was. It was. I had pictures, but I had moved so many times that I lost all my pictures. You know, I don't have a picture on my phone.
Yeah.
I just had the regular,
regular picture.
Yeah, the hard copy pictures. And I lost all those because I'm not too handy with this phone. So
yeah, we were just discussing it. we were just discussing it. Yeah. So, what was your ranking?
I was a sergeant, E5.
Sergeant E5.
Mm-hmm.
And how long did it take you to get?
Usually it should take about 3 to 4 years, I guess. Yeah, but it took me 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years to get E5.
So, like, could you So, how does one become a drill sergeant?
To be a drill instructor, well, in the Marine Corps they call it drill instructor.
Drill instructor, yeah.
The Army they call drill sergeant. To be a drill instructor in the Marine Corps, you got to be at least a sergeant, E5, and you got to be accepted into the school. So when you go to the school, you go through training. But basically, you go through training like you're a recruit.
Yeah.
So you'll know what to do with the recruits. Yeah. So you pretty much treated like a recruit when you go to drill instructor school. And after your drill instructor school, you graduate, and then you go back to your duty station. And when something come open at the drill field, because in Marine Corps, you only got 2 bases that train recruits. You got San Diego, California, and you got Parris Island, South Carolina.
Yeah.
So that's if you're on the drill field.
Really?
Yeah, if you're on the drill field, that's the only 2 places you're gonna go: San Diego, California, or Parris Island, South Carolina.
I did not know that. Yeah. I thought they had like different training facilities.
No, they only train Marines in San Diego and Parris Island. Now, if you east of the Mississippi River, you're automatically going to Parris Island, South Carolina.
Yeah.
If west of the Mississippi River, you are going to San Diego, California. That's how they separate it.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of quiet tonight. You all right?
Mm-hmm. I'm just listening, paying attention.
What?
He said earlier.
Yeah, can you tell us what that thing was?
Yeah, I would love it.
Yeah, a tranquilizer.
Yeah, I don't think they got that in certain but
everybody that misses the United States Army got these tranquilizers. You got to be careful where you step on them because them tranquilizers will blow your leg out.
It's most of them too.
Everything.
The whole bottom half. Tranquilizer.
For real.
And tranquilize yet you sleeping and it's going to come in the same time. I didn't feel no pain.
He so did. But they could tranquilize.
Tranquilizer put him out of there.
Yeah.
That's it, man. This is our man. Let's talk to that Thursday chat, man. We're sitting here with Mr. Brian Matthews, one of our vets we are honoring in the next couple of weeks. Like I said, if you have something that you would like to ask this young man or you just like to speak to him, hit us up at 903-559-0800. It's going across the bottom of the screen. I got to excuse me because I'm a little tired or something. I've been working all day, man. They trying to kill me.
Yeah.
America.
Oh yeah.
So, when let me ask you this: Democrat or Republican?
Neither.
So you don't vote.
I don't talk politics.
You don't talk politics.
No.
That's a good thing.
I don't talk politics because I can't do nothing about
Okay. But you wouldn't fought for the right to do something.
Yeah, about it. Listen to me. When you get into politics, you get into a whole different thing right there, man. You get into something that's. I fought to keep the country safe.
Right.
I don't care who's in office, as long as their priority is to keep the country safe. Yeah.
Right.
So I don't dog you a Republican, Democrat, whatever, anything. I don't care.
Tea Party.
Whatever it is. Long as their priority is keeping this country safe.
Yeah.
And keeping the doggone American folks funded, the military funded,
right,
so we can keep this country safe.
Right.
That's all I worry about.
And on that point, that's like one of the biggest things is the pay that they pay y'all.
Oh boy,
for fighting.
Forget about it.
You know, and like I've seen reports on TV where the soldiers are talking about they barely support their family.
Yes, that's it's a misconception that military get paid a lot. They don't get paid a lot. They get good benefits. You don't get a lot of money in the service. You just get good benefits. You don't have to pay for anything. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, but monetarily, they don't pay you that much. You know, it's just when you like if you go off to war or somewhere like that,
yeah,
they pay you extra. It's called a hazard pay, you know, and they pay you hazard pay and stuff like that. But if you're in state, you're just making regular pay, you know.
Yeah.
And they pay for you if you live off base, they will pay for your housing. It's called a housing allowance.
Yeah.
So they'll give you a certain amount of money depending on your rank, and every rank has a certain amount of money.
Right.
And
kind of like a job.
Right. So it's kind of like a cost of living.
Right.
Kind of like a COLA, cost of living allowance. That's what it's called, cost of living allowance. So depending on your rank, that's how much you get. It's a set price for every rank. So because older you get in the rank, they think about, well, you might be having children at the time.
Right. Just
his wife is getting older, they might be having children. So it's a little more the higher you get.
Right.
So
that's why my next question was, do they pay you more like if you have a family?
Yes, they pay for your dependents. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Aaron, you ready? You still gonna try and go?
If they let me, I will.
Yeah,
let me.
Yeah, you can go.
We getting this old stuff, man.
I just about get killed in the process.
Well, I tell you what. But the best thing to do is just, if you want to go, just go down to your local recruiter, right there in the Texas County area, right there in Central Mall.
I'm saying, do they still do it in Central Mall?
Yeah, Central Mall, right there. They got every branch, every service there. Navy.
Got you in shape first, though.
They'll get you in shape. They'll take you out to Spring Lake Park, running around that doggone thing. Yeah, they take you out to Spring Lake Park. They come get you every Saturday or every 2 Saturdays.
Get you in shape. They're gonna get you in shape.
Yeah. Just get you in shape enough though to go off the doggone boot camp. And then when you get to boot camp, that's when they're gonna whip you into shape. Man, because when I came back from boot camp, there was a lot of people that didn't even recognize me. I was so small. I was so small, man. I think I came back, I probably 150, 165 pounds. And I'll tell you, didn't nobody know who I was.
Probably cut up though.
Yeah, I was cut. But man, didn't nobody know me. When I first came back from recruit training. When I came home, I walked around Texas, didn't nobody know who the hell I was. And I was so small, I walk around like a Q-tip, that big old head and that little old body.
Man, that's crazy. I need to go look her up.
Yeah, I done got it back on.
I'm talking about getting somebody from a 32 ounce down to a 16 ounce. I need to shoot. You myself down there. You was 16 now.
Well, I tell you what.
I'm dropping, I'm trying to drop a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they'll get you a shake. And anybody thinking about going to the service, they'll get you a shake. And then when you get to basic training, they'll really get you a shake. So by the time you get out of basic training, you'll be looking good, man. I'm telling you, you'll be looking good, Jack.
I always did want to hold a chopper,
You want- I don't know if they got those, but
AK-47.
oh well.
You get an M16.
You get the M16.
You want to go to Russia somewhere?
You go overseas, and when you go overseas, you can get you one of those and hide it in your footlocker and bring it back. That's how you get those over there. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I ain't gonna talk too much.
Yeah, don't tell them folks. You done flagged us.
I know, right?
FBI.
Oh, damn. What black truck is that outside?
I see that truck in the woods. Over there in the alley. Yeah. I wonder how to get them guns over here.
So we gonna leave that alone.
Hey, man, let's talk. We need to talk.
Yeah. Yeah. We gonna talk right now, Jack.
Get involved. We don't know. I took it off the top. This go like this. Oh no shit. You see shit?
Yeah.
Ain't shit.
Exactly.
His ain't gonna be there anymore because he over here cussing.
Mm-hmm. I tell you, watch your mouth. Probably be on in a minute.
Hey man, hey, this is Man Let's Talk. This is our Thursday night chat. We're on in vets for the next couple of days, and I gotta say, hey, I'm a little tired. You know what I'm saying? And we've had some fun, and we're gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna cut this with a little shout. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go back to work, and guys, so I gotta give me some sleeping. Hey man, I appreciate everybody that came through, man. Share, like, and tell your friends about us. We'll be back next week. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm with my friend. Till we see you again. This has been Man Let's Talk. Hey man, we want to thank you for coming through, sir.
Thank you. All right.
Before we
Appreciate you.
get out of here. Hey man, y'all be safe and y'all have a good night.
Hold it down.